All right, guys. A little late here. Start up a little late the broadcast. Um, but here we are, first game. Big 3rd and 13 here. Top right in it. San Alberto.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Alberto.
That's why I got to get a guy like Joe Burrow. The accuracy.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. And he'll go out of bounds.
Very fast.
Just inside the 20.
To him again on jet sweep. Right outside 800s.
They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
You got to give it to Josh Jacobs.
This opening drive, they moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Now Burrow steps away to his left. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Burrow going for it on 4th.
George Pickens, first touchdown of the year. Big man.
George Pickens, his first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Lions are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point.
Not bad, not bad.
And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out. Now Geno on 1st down. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Now 1 for 1, a lot more to go. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Smith on 1st down. He completes it to Boyd. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. We can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Going deep here for Watkins. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get this down only to the 18. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go play action with Burrow. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Burrow. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, in an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6th there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy by the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing now is Geno. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
He gets this one to Boyd. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Smith on 3rd down. That's caught one more time by Boyd. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Nothing the score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
A Smith throw taken in here by Chase. Down inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Eagles are back within a score. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Detroit's offense ready to take over.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And this is caught by Watkins. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Jacobs going to try the middle.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Burrow looking to pass. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And that one results in 35 yards. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
11 mighty.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
On third down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations, but there's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action yet. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Smith.
And that one caught downfield by Boyd.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Geno now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Touchdown, Eagles! Ezekiel Elliott with career touchdown number 70.
And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Eagles 14.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Taken in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
So here come the Lions now. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. And Burrow going to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Burrow. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Burrow will throw. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And in for the Lions touchdown. Christian Kirk, 51 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there was no chance that he could actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
The Lions will use the first outs as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Smith.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing again is Smith.
A throw to the front here from McKissick.
Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short.
4th down, Corliss Waitman now on the punt. takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Smith got his tight end. That's complete. That's Andrews. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. He'll get this to Elliott. Touchdown! Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action with Burrow. They'll roll him out right. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Smith. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Gino. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. On 1st and 10, Smith. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try to get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Awesome. Those were defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket in that time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will tie us at 24 all. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the 2nd half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Burrow. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards to pick up there. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Burrow on play action. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And in for the Lions touchdown. Christian Kirk, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson. Up and good. take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Geno. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Smith throw into the hands of Boyd. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at about the 14. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Lions will take over. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yep.
So right now, instead of warp speed,
snail's pace.
Snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants with it. He has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that.
Sliding out of the pocket. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
But so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Burrow. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Back to the running game with Jacobs. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a...
they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyler Algier with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Lions are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The last series for a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. The Smith throw taken in here by Chase. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now it's Smith. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slower developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 56 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it, and this is scooped up by the Lions. 20! To the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. That's what they've done all game long.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Here's Smith. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. At this point, down big. You'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll call that a 41-yard punt. The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Christian Kirk and company heading back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop. And look at this. It's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now, not only did you not get it and you really have no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now flags come in here. Look like one of the Eagles might have moved. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Geno now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's James. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17. Into the red zone, first down. Smith on first down. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Mark Andrews from 17 yards out. And the Eagles have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. So after the sack, here's second and 14. They go play action with Burrow. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26. On first and 10, it's Algier. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Algier again on second down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The offense on third down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now it's 3rd and 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Algier will try to pick it up. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5.
Here we go.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's Jacobs. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll look to run with Algier. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Lions will use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And that will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. That's complete to Chase. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th. He's going to let it fly. He's got it with the 15. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with exactly a minute to play, here comes a critical onside kick. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. Burrow going for it on 4th. And able to find Kirk complete. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here we go with Burrow. And one more time, here's Kirk. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1 and one of our early window games here in Week 1.